Hey everyone, we're back with another Final Fantasy XII video. This time around, this is going to be a very long video most likely because I'm going to be showing each and every trophy monster, not rare monster, trophy monster, for this Hunt Club thing. There's a video on YouTube by Dark Kafka, who's probably well known for playing Final Fantasy and stuff, because he is my favourite Final Fantasy YouTuber. And he's done an entire video of rare monsters in this entire game. I'm just going to do the trophy monsters because they're actually a side quest showing all the rare monsters if you want to complete the bestiary and stuff like that. So to activate the Hunt Club, talk to this guy. I had to reload a older file to actually get to this because this is just after the events in Arcadia. Once you... spoilers alert if you haven't got to this point, but you should have by now. You beat Dr. Sid for the first time in Arcadia, and you're supposed to go to the Feyward to Gennevagen and stuff like that. So let's just flee from these guys, because they're not worth our time. And what we're supposed to do is, our monster will spawn just down here, but what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to go up here, and literally just wait it out. Just wait it out here, and eventually, if I speed up time, there he is, pops out of nowhere. So let's go kill him. You can steal a adamantite from this thing if you need it. It's a guaranteed steal. Like, most of these rare trophy monsters have some form of yes, these trophy monsters normally have some form of a good item you can steal from them, and you can steal as many times as you want to as long as you don't kill it. Oh no. It casts Reflect, unfortunately, so let's put on the Opal Ring, so penetrates Reflect, because we don't want to reflect that back. Canelo, can you just dispel that real fast? Get him, girl! And die! I said, get him, Fran. Boom! And there he goes. That's our first trophy monster. Okay. So now, we just head back to the guy. And that was a rather long walk. I didn't expect it to be that long, unfortunately. But it was only like 10 seconds, so it's all good. Anyway, as soon as you beat that thing, you can talk to this guy, you give it to him, and now all the trophy monsters have been unlocked into the world. Okay? So now... yeah, basically, you talk to this guy, he's talking to you about the... Here we go. He's supposed to talk to ATAK here, and he'll activate the little, Trophy Monsters side quest, so now all Trophy Monsters can spawn in the world. Most of these Trophy Monsters have well, actually all of them has a specific requirement to get them out, but most of the time it is just, has a 40% chance of spawning and stuff like that. So, let's get on with the video, shall we? I'll meet you at my first Trophy Monster. Okay, so our first Trophy Monster on the list is, the first trophy monster actually shown in a video, actually. I shown it in the Dinosaur video. In this area right here is where you fight the big... I'm not going to pronounce his name because people would get annoyed that I pronounce the name wrong, but it has a 40% chance of spawning, which it's... doesn't seem to spawn this time around, but normally it has a 40% chance of spawning, and let's just check if this is the turtle right here. It is not, so I'm just gonna have to go 2 screens away. Alright, so to get trophy monsters to spawn quicker, just move 2 screens away. Normally it has a 40% chance of spawning in this room, And normally I get it quite often, but this time it doesn't seem to be, so I guess I'll come back when I have him. Is that him? I can't tell. It is! It's the... I'm not gonna say his name because people get pissed off. Alright, so... This guy has, Hold on a minute. Hold on. Ah, fuck it. Okay, so here's our trophy monster. You can, this is how I got my Scalatite. This is the easiest way to get a Scalatite. I don't really need it anymore, so I'm just gonna kill it. And there he goes, pretty fast. He's weak to wind, so yeah, that's how you get the adamantine trophy. Okay. So I'm gonna move on to my next trophy monster, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay, we're in the Solution Cave. Don't know if I pronounced that right either, but okay. I have a bad time at pronunciation, unfortunately. So there is, so there's two trophy monsters in this place actually, but I'm actually gonna do this in order in the strategy guide, unless I just come and just find this one randomly because it replaces one of these behemoth things here. But I am gonna try and do this in order of the book, so I don't get too lost and shit. Okay, so our the next one is Anubis. Okay, so this requires a specific path because you want what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go into the center, and to do that you have to go through this entire area using a specific path because it's like a little waterfall maze thing. Okay. So, for reference, I'm actually going to be using this stupid map that people always bug me about, by the way. So you're supposed to use a specific path, so let's go. Let's use that specific path. So, you are supposed to, not that way, go down. I'm actually looking at the map, not the screen. Okay, go this way. Well, that's a good sign. Okay, moving on. Let's just kill this thing. Go through here. And then you're supposed to go up through this door. I like this music, by the way. It's pretty cool. Anyway, going through here, going down. That's a good sign, we're doing the right thing, okay. Kill you. Go with the trap. Now let's go. This way. There we go, good news. Let's keep going. Thank God. Go up this way, and then you go through the center. Back through the door. Back through the door again, and just down here to our right. And we have done it. There we go, door opens in the distance. Let's go over this bridge. And once we're done, let's get rid of this map now. Once we're done, we're greeted by a treasure chest and a rare monster if you activate the trophy hunt game thing. Which is the main reason we do this. There he is, Anubis he's called, and he's not too hard. Boom, trophy. And a Megalixir. Alright, so that's another trophy monster down. I'll meet you guys in the next area, okay? Alright, back in the waterway, we are supposed to go... oh god. This way, I think? So let's close these gates to drain the water. I think it's these. I think it's this one, don't quote me. I might be wrong. This is part where I'm totally wrong and I'm lost forever. So our next trophy monster is this super crocodile thing. And you can only get to it once you drain the water. We're supposed to go down. We're going down here. Thank you, friend, for your black magic. I think we're just supposed to go up here. And we're supposed to wait here for like about 10 seconds. And here he comes, running after us like a little bitch. And I don't want to get hit by my own spell, so let's put on the opal ring. And let's just put double XP on you. Speed this up, and he's gone. Nothing too hard about him since I'm over leveled. Let's get this moats. Okay. Alright, I'll meet you guys at the next monster. Alright, in the hen mines in Junction B. So here's the save crystal. We're going basically, oh my god, down into here. Okay, it's not that far. Basically, all you have to do is hit this switch, and there's a 40% chance that the trophy monster will spawn instead of the bats or flans. And unfortunately, it's flans this time around, so we're just gonna have to kill them all. I think you have to kill them all. I'm not sure. Okay, and then we're supposed to move 2 screens away and come back. So I'll do this off screen. And here's our bit boy. It actually only took 1 screen to do it, actually, because the slimy trophy. Because I hit this gate, it actually closed the gate to here, unfortunately. So I only moved 1 screen away, but yeah, you only have to move 1 screen away, which is actually pretty nice. Okay, so in the Western Sands, our next target is the Kaiser Wolf, but unfortunately, you have to kill the Lumber Wolf first, which you have to chain a total of 20 wolves, I think. So I set my gambits to Earth Week, and I'm gonna go around and kill 20 wolves. And I'm actually going to be heading to not the area I'm in, but the other highlighted area. So just on top of the mountain, which requires to go... oh my god, I can't do it. Okay, so once you've chained about 20 or so walls, enter the Shimmering Horizons through this way, near Ravenasta, and your Lumber Wolf should be right here. And note that you can steal a Gladius from this thing, which I guess if you do this early would be a nice... nice item. Apparently you're not weak to, what's her name? Okay, so once you kill the Lumber Wolf, we can now go to the Kaiser Wolf. Yeah, as I was saying, that Lumber Wolf, you can actually, steal a Gladius from that thing if you're lucky. So that'll be a nice steal. Where the fuck am I going? This way. And this is the Corridor of Sand, so once you kill the Lumber Wolf, the Kaiser Wolves should spawn somewhere. And you can't leave the Western Sand, unfortunately. Here we go, here's the Kaiser Wolf. Let's just get my girls out here, even though I don't need them. It's right here, next to the Esther Sand, pretty much. In this corner. And he's dead. Boom, the Fanged Trophy. Okay, so in this area here, in between your minute game clock is in between 10 and 39 minutes, this trophy monster will always spawn, okay? It's basically a big treasure chest, as you can see. It's basically a big mimic, so let's get this treasure. Thank you. It's alive! And it's dead. The metallic trophy. Okay, that was not actually the original trophy monster I was going to get, but because I noticed my game clock was between 10 and 39 minutes, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get it now. So let's go to the actual trophy monster I was going to, okay? Okay, so in this area, the Walk of Dancing Shadow, there's a 40% chance that this Dreadguard will spawn. It will replace one of these Mirror Knights here. And at the moment there isn't a... and most Mirror Knights are going to be... Cool, got the Opal Ring on, that's good. Most of these guys will be in Reflect, so let's... Mirror Mail, nice. Let's go check out the area, shall we? Hey, the Dreadguard spawned with the very first, second one. Alright, and it died immediately because I was in super speed. You can probably steal some really good shit from that, but it's probably not noted. I don't need it. Alright, here on the Piebald Path, all we gotta do is literally sit here and not kill anything in this area for 1 minute. And note that there is mantises in this area too, so if a thing comes up saying the mantis cannibalized something, that counts as a kill, unfortunately, so we'll have to leave the area and try again. So we're basically just going to be sitting here for literally a whole minute. I think a whole minute in game time, by the way. In game time or real time, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to be sitting here for a minute. And it'll either spawn this side or the left side. And most likely it'll spawn on the left side, because I'm already here. So, go check it out. And that is the Rage Claw. Here it is. It has spawned. So let's kill this thing. Very easy. Alright, so our next encounter in the Needle Break is the Binding Mantis, and the requirement for this is to have your game clock in between 30 and 59 minutes. Yep, that is correct, okay. I was just making sure the guide said so as well. And he's encountered in the Needle Break somewhere. So all I gotta do is just find him. I think he'll be down this way, I reckon. And here he is. If he does cannibalize something, this fight will be hard. Alright, he will do massive damage, but it's generally an easy kill. Alright, here in the Uplands, in the Highlands... Alright, that was a bit weird. Our next encounter is basically a souped up Malboro. It's a 40% chance that it will spawn instead of these Overkings. So basically, what I'm just gonna do is just go around and... Oh, it's here! It's here! Wow, alright. Chris, it was called, okay, it was here the first time, cool. It's a 40% chance it'll spawn in this area. I think there's also another, I think here is a, another trophy monster, but I'll deal with it later because it will be out of sync with the book here, because I'm basically doing it by order in the book. So, our next encounter is in the High Waste, I guess, so I'll see you there. Alright, in the Skyridge, I came from the central area, because I did the Exodius Esper off-screen. So, there's a 40% chance that this guy here will spawn. Unfortunately, he's a flying monster, and I didn't teach Ash the monk job, so I couldn't give her poles to attack him with. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get Balfour here to help out. And let's kill this thing. Well, try to at least. I actually can't see how much damage I'm doing, but it's doing the job. And Balfour got him. Awesome. Alright, that's the... I didn't read what that was. Looked like Lantern Trophy, but I don't know. Anyway, that's the deed. Done. Okay. Alright, here in the... back in the Uplands, in the hills, next to the Cerebi Step, pretty much. We're going for one of these corals, and unfortunately it's a 10% chance that it'll replace one of these corals. So we're gonna have to just go around and hope that it's has spawned, but it's a 10% chance. Oh, it spawned! It spawned in the very first one, holy shit. Okay, time to die. Ah man, you can get like a coral whisker from that from a steel, but you might as well just get that from the Great Crystal, in my opinion. Holy shit, 10% chance, and I go on the very first one. What the fuck? Okay, let's move on. Okay, we're back in the Ester Sand from the High Waste, and the next trophy monster is called the Terror Tyrant, and it's a 40% chance it will replace the Wild Sartarians down here. And it spawned on the first one again. Okay, the Terror Tyrant. It spawned on the very first one. All right, let's. Before I kill you, I just want to have a little bit of fun. What can I steal from you? Turn gamuts off. I just want to have a bit of fun here. Oh no, disease. Fran. Stop. Oh, escape mode? Okay. Okay. Nothing too wild, okay. Now let's just finish you. Die. A hide cover trophy. Awesome! Man, what a sexy booty. apparently it's worse in this version than it was in the PS2 version, which is weird. Okay, here at Ridorana? Did I say that right? Probably not, because I'm shit at English apparently. What's this? Eh, nothing. Anyway, in this area is a 40? Is it 40? No, 30% chance that this big dinosaur thing will spawn. And unfortunately, it didn't spawn on the very first one, so we are going to have to move screens away and come back. All right. Here it is. It spawned on the very next one. Okay. So, because I don't know what he has, I'm going to let Fran steal once again. Okay. I'm just having a bit of fun here because these guys are dying quite fast apparently. Unless Ash kills it first. This thing has crushing fangs, which is annoying. Let's just stop that. Good steal, speed this up. Speed this up. Are you serious? 8 fluted pole, okay, let's destroy this thing now. And I got stopped, unfortunately. Die! Thank you. Okay, so you can steal a 8-foot-long pole. It's alright, I guess. 91 attack power. Alright, but it's not better than a well whisker, so it's kind of waste of time there. Okay, here in the Buying Passage, okay, there is a... Can the car stop honking, please? Thank you. Anyway, in this area, Can you kill these things? Anyway, in this exact area, your percentage of this thing spawning increases every 10 seconds. So, I think in real time, by the way. So basically, it's a guaranteed spawn. I think it has a 2% chance of spawning at first, but increases by 2% every 10 seconds, apparently. So, we're basically just going to stand right here until it spawns. It's a guaranteed spawn, so we're just going to sit here for a while. Here it is. It summons undead, but it's nothing because we are too overleveled. Bang. The bony trophy, okay. Just to prove that I literally just stood there, I'm just gonna have I won't cut that out, unfortunately. It's going to be a waste of time in the video, but to prove that you can just sit there and wait for it, I'm just going to literally just keep standing there until it spawns. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, here back in the Necrohall in Aberdeen, you guys might have seen this monster already in my Dinosaur video, here back in the Hall of Ivory Covenant. Basically, we have to to get this trophy monster to spawn, unfortunately you need to have a dark elemental present in the room, which is also a rare monster. So sometimes you might have to move a screen away to get that bastard to come out. Okay. No, lost all her MP, unfortunately. And I don't think it's here, because I would have seen it by now. Hey, it's here, finally. Okay, so... what we're gonna do is... well, you can keep your cameras on, you, and you. Wow. Wow. I can't believe Ash almost killed it in one shot. Okay. Penelo, stop, 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 stop. You're gonna kill him. Unfortunately, it's in the worst place possible. Because I gotta lure it from where it is to all the way on the other side of this fucking wall. Why does Ash want to attack it? Thank you, action cancelled. Come on, you bastard. Let's speed this up. It's here, thank God. Oh God. Alright, we can turn our cameras on. This is the enemy I used to get my soul powder from, okay. And it's gone forever. Thank God, that monster's so annoying to spawn. Because it requires one of these. And it's gone forever too. Okay, here in the Slumber med. Let me just see on the map real quick. It would be literally straight down. It has a 40% chance of spawning. It'll be like right here. And it is! Okay, here it is. It's right there. Awesome. And know that you can steal a Sage's Ring from this thing, which is actually pretty useful. Damn! That thing did not stand a chance with Ash's combos. Damn. Yeah, so it has a 40% chance of spawning. Spawns literally right here on the map. If it does spawn, which it did, unfortunately for me. And yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Alright, the next trophy monster on my list is the Crystal Knight, which at first when I saw it on the book, I was like, for God's sake, I have to go back in the Great Crystal. But then I looked into it. It's actually pretty easy to find. It's actually right at the beginning of the Great Crystal, literally. So we gotta go up, unfortunately, but we're not gonna go too far in. It's basically right at the start. You guys probably have actually encountered this on your way to Ultima if you've already activated the Hunt Club side quest, because he would actually spawn in this very room, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go... not that way. We want to go either anti-clockwise or clockwise, it doesn't matter. I think you do have to activate the stone, so I'm just going to do it just because. If I can stop attacking these mom bombs. I hate these goddamn mom bombs. All because you take damage while fighting them. Mainly. And they do hurt a lot. And here he is. He spawns just like that. All you gotta do is go counterclockwise, or anti-clockwise, depending I think you do have to activate the stone. I did it just in case. And he spawns, so we're just gonna kill him. He does kinda hurt. He's actually one of the strongest monsters to defeat, actually. And we obtain the Skull Trophy. And with that, we are done. Alright, back in the Sandsea. My next target was actually in the Giza Plains, but I need it to be dry, and I'm not sure how to manipulate the weather in the Giza Plains, so I have to wait for it to be dry somehow. So we're just going to continue on and fight the next monster, which is in the Yellow Sands, I think it's called. It has a 40% chance of spawning in this room. Yeah, the Yellow Sands. It will be invisible, but it'll target you as soon as you get close. It's like around here. It looks like it didn't spawn, so I'm just gonna try my luck again. Ah, here it is. It spawned. Okay. And it died, okay. Yeah, normally it spawns, like, down here, but for some reason it spawned up here this time around, okay. So something you might want to note is that you can steal War Guards bands from there. It's a guaranteed steal, it's just a rare steal. So yeah, note that if you're trying to get the Dinosaur, that is actually the easiest way to get Dinosaur. What's it called? The War Guards band is the easiest way, but I prefer the method of in the Neverdee's Deadlands. Okay, back in the Tomb of Raithwall, we're just going to use the stones to teleport to the middle instead of just running there. This monster will spawn. Is this the north one? Hopefully this will take me north. Let's just hope it does. Yes, we are in the North Fall Passage. Okay. In this room, when your game clock minutes is in between 0 and 29, the Zombie Lord will spawn somewhere in this area. It has 5 areas it will spawn in. Unfortunately, it was... Okay, I found it! Awesome! Awesome, okay, that didn't take long. It spawns in, like, 5 specific areas, but it'll always spawn in this room somewhere. I found my Zombie Lord just here, fortunately. Okay. But just explore this area when your time clock is in between 0 and 29 minutes, and you will find it. And I didn't expect it to find it that fast, to be honest, but I'm glad I did. Because now I can get the fuck out of here. Okay, here in the Lushu Mines, because it's still raining in the Giza Plains, here in Site 5 or Site 6, Discman can spawn anywhere in these 2 areas, but unfortunately it's a 5% chance, so you might be in here for a while, but if he does spawn, be ready to fight, because he's not a pushover, trust me. He's probably the hardest trophy monster in the game, to be honest. And... oh my god, I found him! Wow! I found him on the first one. Holy shit. And I think I killed myself, not him. The reason I'm doing this in slow, well, normal speed is because I don't... Ow, look at that, I'm dying. Holy shit, okay. Let's put... ash on in bubble. Magic resistance up. Let's just put that on so she can sponge the lightning. Well, whatever lightning there was anyway. This might hurt. I think this is a holy attack. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a holy attack. Darker. I can sponge that with black mass, but I don't have a third one, unfortunately. Second one, sorry. But you should die from this. Die. The Accursed Trophy. Okay, that was, it wasn't actually too bad. But, I think, in the original, Dismo used to be the hardest fight, but because I can, break the damage limit in this game, not the original, that fight is a lot easier. But he still hits hard. Alright, here in the Primal Reef is our next trophy monster, the something glacier. I can't say that word. Basically, it says here in the description, all you gotta do is defeat all 12 monsters in the area and he'll spawn. So let's do those things. Let me just... that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then he will spawn. Apparently. Maybe I have to leave the area, I'm not sure. Up. Hold on, which one? Okay. The Ankh Boulder is that one. And I think he is also a rare monster, so they both conveniently spawned at the same time, huh? That's cool, I guess. I'm just gonna let Ash take care of you. The Mine Trophy. Okay. That was kind of weird. I totally forgot there's another rare monster that spawned in this exact area. So 2 in 1. Look at that. Alright, so in this area, the South Tank approach, apparently, the Bull Chocobo has a 40% chance of spawning in this exact area, and it's here! Okay, it's here, awesome. I didn't expect it to be here, but again, it's a 40% chance, so that's alright. Fortunately, if it isn't here, you can just go 2 screens away like that. And it's very easy 2 screens, because it takes literally about 10 seconds. So, let's go kill this thing, shall we? Let's just speed this up. And it dead. So unfair. Okay, back in the Solution Cave Palace, in the Destiny's March. This rare monster, it has a very long description on how to spawn it. So what it says here, after you've visited this place, defeat a Wendigo in one of the 4 small rooms that are directly connected to the center. And then you have 5 minutes to defeat 3 Wendigos represented by star symbols on the map. Okay. And then And once you kill all 3 of those guys, it will force the Wendigo to appear. The Wendis to appear in the center. So I don't know if that's actually true, because I remember doing this back on the PS2 version, and it just randomly spawns, in my opinion. Okay. It just randomly spawns or not in the center, so basically what it wants us to do is kill 3 Wendigos in the all 3 Wendigos around it and around this place, which are the guys with the blue frost things around his head. You have 3 minutes to do this, so you have plenty of time, especially super speed. So you literally just... No, I went the wrong way. So you literally, just like the Hellworm, you basically just go around this place and kill each Wendigo in each area. And apparently that will force the thing to spawn in the center. And that is all 4. So now we just go into the center, and that should... Here it is. Okay. The frigid trophy. Bam. So yeah. What it wants you to do is, it wants you to kill every Wendigo around this circle, and then it'll force it to spawn. But for me, it usually just randomly spawns, but okay. And sorry that I didn't do this at the start when I was here fighting the Anubis bat thing right at the start, but I just wanted to be in line with the book, even though I'm kind of off the book, because I'm supposed to be fighting a trophy monster in the Giza Plains right now, but it's still raining, so I can't do anything about it. Alright, here in the Fang Coast on the Cape Thailand? There's a 40% chance that the Skull Lash will spawn. I'm not exactly sure where on the map it'll spawn. Apparently it would spawn literally just up here. But it did not, so we're just gonna have to go one screen away. And there it is, it has spawned, the Skull Lash, basically a big hellworm. And it's down already, because I'm on super speed. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Super speed rocks, I guess. Yep. Alright, in the Hail Steel Shrine or something, I can't pronounce that word, in this exact room, this next trophy monster is very easy to spawn, because all you have to do is kill all 3 of these enemies, leave, and re-enter, and it will spawn in the middle of the room, just like that. And because I haven't stolen in a while, let me steal from this thing. Come on, farm. You can do it. Oh my god, this is impossible. It's impossible to steal. Oh, really? Are you serious right now? Look at this shit. Oh, that's good. That's good. Ah, shit. Well, fuck you. You piece of shit. Alright, back in the Cerebi Steppe on the cross field. Our next trophy monster is the Blue Sang. I spawned it before in my and he spawned already, which is nice. I've spawned it before in this in the Dinosaur video where I got this pretty much my infinite Damascus steals. But since I don't need him anymore, I can kill him. Oh my god, it's dry! Holy shit, it took me forever. It took me a whole hour to get the Giza Plains to dry. And our friend... Is that him? Hold on, is that him? It sure is, thank god. It's a 40% chance to spawn. It replaces the Southernir, the other horse, but thank god it spawned because it took me a whole hour for it to dry, so I'm just gonna kill you. Just right like that. Fuck you. It took me an hour to get you, you cunt. Now, I never want to do that again. Alright, here in the Zatarian Caves. I know I'm not saying it right, and people are just annoyed because I say it wrong, okay. Here in the Undershore, how you spawn this monster is you have to get a battle chain of 11, which I've already done off screen. I've got about over 11. So our friend, the what's it called, the ATAK, will spawn somewhere, and here it is. Because I did have a chain of 13. Wait, did it just disappear? No, it's still there. Good. It's this big behemoth thing. And there he goes. You have to have a battle chain of over 11. I did that off screen to speed up the video. He spawns just here. For some reason I thought it was a horse, but yeah. Okay, we are at the final trophy monster, the Avenger. Okay, you have to climb all the way to the second ascent on floor 63. I know I'm on 64 right now, but if I go down... I'm on 63. And here he spawned already. Jesus, it's a 40% spawn in this area, but he spawned immediately. And I kind of want to steal from this guy because it is the final one. And Pinello, you're gonna keep him alive. Because I don't know exactly sure what this guy has, so... This guy hits hard, I think. Masa. That's a... it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Not gonna lie, it's pretty decent. But and you can get as many of these as you want as well, which is cool. But I've got a massive moon. It's all good. So now we're gonna absolutely destroy this guy and claim our final trophy. Oh, immune to physical. I didn't know he does that. The Vile Trophy. That is the final trophy, I believe. key items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30! Alright, we did it! We did it! Alright, we can go back to the farm coast and claim our rewards. Yeah, I'll meet you guys at the farm coast. Okay, back at the farm coast. Once you've, you can do this at any time, but I give my trophies when I have all 30 of them. So, there are many ways you can go about this. I recommend looking on GameFAQs. I'll put in the description, by the way, the link to GameFAQs, but I'll also put the prizes in the description as well, like how many trophies you need to give to each person to get what you want. Note that you can actually get a Zodiac spear from here by giving each person 10 trophies, and you'll get a Zodiac spear. You can buy one for a hefty price of 1,000,000, or you get rewarded a Zodiac spear for giving ATAK the most trophies. So you actually get that for free. You don't have to buy it. So you can I recommend doing that if you want the Zodiac spear. Although there is a 1% chest in the henne mines to get the Zodiac spear. Again, it's 1%, but it's a guaranteed chest. I haven't got it yet. The way I'm gonna go about this, I do want the Zodiac spear, but I kinda want a second pair of genji gloves as well, to make the Yazamat fight go a bit faster. Don't know what to do, to be honest. Okay, so let's start giving them 3, 4, 5, do nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do nothing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here. I've handed over 15 trophies in total. Something I should note is you can probably tell by their names, ATAK, BLOK, and STOK. ATAK gives you weapons, BLOK gives you armor, and STOK gives you accessories. Okay. If you want the genji gloves, which I'm really considering doing, you have to give STOK 15 trophies, this guy 5, this guy 5. And then do whatever you want with the 5 trophies, either give it to STOK, BLOK, or ATAK, I don't know. I really want to get the genji gloves, but I also want a Zodiac spear. What do I do? You know what? Fuck it. Just give me a second pair of genji gloves. Take all my trophies. Just take them all. Take them. I have saved beforehand, so if I change my mind, I can always just change. I can always do it again. But if you really want an easy Zodiac spear and you don't want to go to the henne mines and try and get that chest over and over and over again, I recommend doing this to get your Zodiac spear. Although I'm going into the henne mines to. Okay, I've handled over all the trophies. Now I gotta go to the master. STOK is the winner. And our reward is a ribbon. So I have a 3rd ribbon now, which is nice. So... You? Check my wares, okay. This is the item I really wanted. The genji gloves. So this is a second pair of genji gloves if you didn't steal it from Gilgamesh, okay? And I'm just gonna buy the rest of them. Whatever that is. Platinum armor. Oh, pair of thief cuffs, alright, I have a pair of thief cuffs now, awesome. Holy Lance, okay. Another bestia, okay. Ruby ring. Not bad, I guess. Opal ring. Golden armlet. Cat ear hood. And finally, a Tussle Shell choker. So, not the best prizes, because I didn't go for ATAK or BLOK, but you can get quite a few things. Like, you can get Masamune by giving this guy 30 trophies. You can get a Grand Armor by giving this guy 30 trophies. You can get Lordly Robes by giving this guy 25 trophies and 1 M1. Yeah, there are quite a few prizes you can get, which is cool, but I went for the Genji gloves because I want 2 attackers when I'm fighting Yazamet in a bit. So yeah, that does it for this video. Quite a long-ish video, unfortunately, but I'm glad I made it because it's helpful, I guess. So my next FF12 video will be Yazamet. I just need to grind a bit. So I'll do that off screen, of course, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Thanks for watching, you guys.